This is Doug Coyle. I'm here with Pat Moroney, head coach of Monmouth Rugby Club. Pat, you've been involved with 15s and 7s. Monmouth has been a host of this for this tournament for several years. Can you tell me what it means to participate in a major 7s tournament like this for the club?
Well, you know, we have our 7s program has multi-functions across the men, women and high school kids. You know, one part of it is the athletes that want to compete in 7s. We want to give them a good experience, allow them to get better and allow them to play in a good environment. Then also we want to use it as a growth tool, particularly for the men's players. We get a lot of athletes coming in their mid-20s and they come in and play, you know, on our second side, and the 7s gives them an opportunity to really work on their skill sets during the summer. I think for our women's program, we're seeing now we're getting a lot of college girls coming in, and I think over the next couple of years they'll transition to being a more competitive team. Up until now, they've really used it as for a social function, for recruiting, for growing their team. But I think now they'll start going towards the men's as well, particularly because we have pathways out of 7s, for particularly great pathways out of 7s for female athletes to go up and play better. And for the U19s, it's always about getting them on the rugby pitch and getting them playing rugby. The more rugby we have for teenage athletes, the better we get.
What's the difference in playing in a Northeast Qualifier division versus an open division? I know you've done both.
We've done both. You know, for us, we had a season 3 years ago where we played in the Qualifier, and we really struggled because of the depth of the squad. So we lost a couple of players, and then that really caused us a lot of stress. Very difficult, and actually had a knock-on effect to the 15s. So we have to be more careful in a smaller club how we play 7s. So playing in an open bracket, we can be competitive, everybody can get to play and we can grow. At the point we are as a club and as a men's club, playing in a qualifier bracket might actually be a hindrance to our growth.
You think running tournaments like this helps with your recruiting?
Absolutely. No, I think if we, you know, Nick Lynch, our president, is the tournament director, and he is exceptional with his logistics and his ability to put together a good tournament. I think it puts a really good face for Monmouth Rugby forward and really presents us as being a professional organisation. And over the past few years, that's really what we've been working on, and Nick does an exceptional job with this tournament.
I just thought of another question.
Sure.
You've been involved with All-Star coaching.
Yeah.
With the Empire GU.
Yeah.
And there's a new select side
we're in this
program that's going to go.
Yeah.
Could you share some information about that?
Well, so we had our, you know, last weekend up in Saratoga, we had our regional tracking camp, which was on the Saturday. We put 133 athletes through that. That was not just Empire athletes, that was Northeast athletes. I think we had a couple of athletes for the West Coast Fluent as well. And the selection out of that, we had women's Eagles coaches, men's collegiate All-American coaches, Northeast Academy coaches, and Maccabee coaches. So there were multiple pathways for athletes out of the Saturday. And then on Sunday we had scrimmages for the Empire athletes to select the Empire select side teams for 15s. We will have other selection opportunities during the year. And the next stage we'll see is Saranac Lake. We're going to participate in that. We have a year-long process. We have 7s as well, so we'll definitely go play a 7 select side in the New York 7s. And then we're looking for another opportunity for our 7 squad to go somewhere as well.
One last question.
Sure.
Monmouth has been in the forefront of developing youth rugby players.
Yeah.
We've had a boys program for a little while, and more recently a girls program. Is there anything you can share about those programs?
No, not the only thing I'll say is, you know, we're not developing U19 programs.
Okay.
Takes a lot of logistics, and we're not there at the moment. So I know.
Thanks a lot.